Hi, I'm Shane Cliffe. I'm aged 49 now, and when it comes to the big event, I will be on the big 5-0.
Wow.
So, and I come from Preston in Lancashire.
Preston, Lancashire. Alright. Lancashire born and bred? Or?
Lancashire born and bred, yes. That's where I come from, lad. I started running 1999-2000 mark. It was just a case of I needed to sort my head out from a few personal problems. And I found it was great. I say to run well sometimes it's a bit of anger management. You can go out, argue with the world, clear your head. And that's what I do, and I tell a lot of new runners to do and try it. And I just went from that. I was the lazy guy. I actually used to say I went to Spa in the car and it was across the road. I did, and I've just built up progressively from there. I went on to marathons and I've done a few since, and then I've just built on that. I'm quite a keen club runner, work from there.
Yeah, how many marathons then, roughly?
I think now, because I've pushed it a bit for this, I think I'm up to about 25.
Yeah, so fair experience then.
Yes.
And then how's the training been going?
The training's been going good. Last year I'd up until last year I'd always chased the time. I was one of them flat marathons, and then I entered into this, I got into it, and it's changed dramatically. I've now run for the fun of it. I don't run for the time, and I've picked marathons I'd never dream of doing, Langdale, Snowdonia, all them type of things, the daft ones.
The nice flat ones.
Nice, no, I don't know about flat, but and I've quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've now been accused by quite a few of the club members. I don't go a marathon now. I do a training run with a bit of bling on the end of it.
Well, that's a good attitude, you know.
And the beauty is, it doesn't matter what I run. Somebody will have an excuse for me because it's a case of, he's training for that 10 in 10. He's allowed to have a bad one, a good one, or whatever. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, good. So you're enjoying it.
I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah,
in some aspects now. Not even chasing the time. So yeah.
Brilliant. What's inspired you about the 10 in 10 then?
To be honest, I'd seen nothing of it. It actually clashes with Windermere, clashes with a club race of ours. But I actually watched it, a fellow runner on it, and you filming him all the way through, and it inspired me. So I just thought, no. And then I thought, right. Everyone said you're mad, so I applied for an entry form because they said I was mad. I got an entry form, I filled it in, and then I got the big phone call from Ali. I'd like to say you're in, and it was a case of, and I talked to her later and I apologised. I said it wasn't you and it wasn't the event. I said it was a case of, it was a bit like the first time you ever get in London. It's a case, oh yes, result. Oh dear, what have I got to do now?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who's the runner you're following?
Phil.
Phil, okay,
Phil.
Excellent.
So,
Brilliant.
and I've actually met Phil quite a few times, and I've actually done his marathon as well. We've since been on a few start lines and had a bit of a banter. He sets off and just goes and leaves me behind, but that's how it goes.
It's like a rocket, isn't it?
Yeah. I nearly had him last week though.
Brilliant. And then what about the Brave cause and the charitable cause and this?
Well, you see, this is where the 10 in 10 event can come into a different entity of its own. I entered this not knowing about Brave Day. I never even knew this existed here. So to me it was an eye-opener, and then to find out what great things they do and how much work they put into it. And I look at things in different aspects to others, like what is Brave Day? To me it's just a place for kids, etc. But for kids how can you sum it? It's a bit like having your foundations and your rock. To me, my foundation's been my mum and dad. If there's ever been a problem, they've been there to dig me, and get in trouble, let me get into a bit and dig me out.
Yeah.
My rock's been my friends, etc. These kids that come here, they don't have any foundations. They don't have that rock to fall back on. So they can come here, they can sort of find there is better things in life than what they've already got. And then hopefully it can take them further into life, as they've shown a lot of them do find that light and turn the corner.
That's an important course, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. And then, looking forward to the event, what are you most looking forward to?
Well, everyone says the finish line, but no, I don't think it's the finish line. I think it's this just going round and just chilling out. To some degree, it's not a race to me. It's an event. It's an endurance. Go on. What is life about? Enjoyment. Let's go and let's enjoy it.
And then what about the other side of it? Are you sort of worried about anything, or?
I run a small business, which is a family business, a garage. So my poor customers are going to be left with my dad. He's coming, dragged him out of retirement, and he's going to sit the place for 2 weeks. So, as a few of them have said, well, we know you're not here. We'll just, if it's only broken, we'll bring it. Otherwise, we'll not bother.
Good. That's the right sort of worry. And I do believe, hang on a sec, I do believe you've got something to introduce to us. You have to lift them up a bit, because I can't see them at the moment. But
well, we have Ernie.
Lift Ernie up a bit, that's it.
Ernie
Perfect.
is the man. He's part of my birthday 10 in 10. It came a bit of a fun thing with Bert and Grover. Bert and Grover are two other guys who say they're going to come for event 10. Ernie has been training. He has done quite a few marathons this year. He's done, could be 7 marathons this year. He's done park run. See, he's even got his park barcode. So he's right for there. He can't get lost that. And he will be doing all 10 this year. So hopefully he'll do all 10, and he's going to be lucky because he won't need any physio or any treatment afterwards.
Fantastic.
He has had to be dried on the radiator before today because he's got that wet, but that's his only treatment.
Brilliant. So he's basically your companion.
He's my little mate coming round with me, yeah. We have a little argument every now and then. He's the demon in my head.
Yeah. I like that. Brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you and not... What's his name?
Ernie.
Ernie. I'm not asking Ernie this, all right? But asking you, looking forward to the event, and you were sort of, to sum up how you feel looking forward to it in one word, what word would you choose? One word.
Apprehension. In the aspect of, can I fulfil the requirements? It's every now and then you do a run and you can see the daunting lights on you, and it puts the pressure on. You suddenly realise what these celebrities sometimes work under. You do appearances and you think, I've got to go the distance.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of apprehension of that. As to doing it, yeah, let's rock and roll and go for it.
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're up for it.
I'm
Good.
up for it, yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you both on the start line and running around the course.
You never know, we might find one for you.
Yes. Oh, that's possible.
Well, they have said every now and then you can be a bit of a muppet as well, so...
Oh, of course.